I'm sorry, Judge. I did get the two dates, sentencing April 13th and Mr. Rowell to meet with probation March 3rd. The
Yes.
April 13th date, is that as of right now via Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, counsel. Thank you, Mr.
All right, have a good day, everybody.
Too. Okay.
Thanks.
Where's? Sam has to talk to Ms. Woodward. Okay. Okay. All right.
Judge, good morning.
Oh, Lori, sorry for yelling.
No.
Okay.
Our apologies to the court.
Okay, so my court officer came up and told me there was a problem at the front door.
That is my understanding as well, Your Honor. I got here and I do understand some words were exchanged. And ultimately, I believe that, at this time, we would like to put forth an apology to the court and prayerfully move forward as prepared to proceed.
What's the problem?
Man, all I'm saying is, when I got here, they told me I had to leave the building because my lawyer wasn't here. The last time I got here, I got locked up. So I wasn't trying to leave the building, and that's my only problem. That's it.
Did you say it just like that?
The way they talk to me, well, of course, they're very aggressive, as you know. And I don't like a grown person to talk to me because I'm grown too.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, what happened.
I'm asking you, I don't know.
I just don't like to be talked to. I'm grown. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm at court. I got locked up because last time the court had a misunderstanding with the times. So I just wanted to be here. I don't want no problem with these people.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get locked up again.
Right, so when you said you need to return to the car, you said?
No, I want to see the judge. Let the judge tell me this.
All they were saying is, could you just wait till your lawyer gets here?
I got dropped off there.
Okay, and then why didn't you just say, I got dropped off?
I told them that, leave the building. That's they demeanor. Leave the building.
It was
Don't talk to me like I'm still a human being. Talk to everybody. You're not better than me. That's my whole point.
Okay.
Just talk to me with respect as I talk to you. And I didn't get that. So therefore, what's going to happen? I'm still human. I'm human.
And Your Honor, for the record, of course, we'll fall on the sword for the last
I'm human.
time.
That's
Miscommunication
my only problem is I wanted to be here to see you. When you tell me get out the building, like you own this place, you just work here. You don't own this place.
And Your Honor,
You know how police is.
you understand, Mr. West. And Your Honor,
You know.
for the record, I think Mr. West was just concerned about getting locked up again and the court not knowing he wasn't here. So, again, we would like to put forth an apology to the court and prayerfully be able to move forward today as planned with the examination. Your Honor. And an apology to the officers.
I apologize too.
Gentlemen, anything you'd like to say?
That Officer Gregory, he was the one that was subject to most of the vitriol.
Man, when the gentleman walked in, he said that he was here for court. I said, are you here for Zoom or actually to be in person? I am supposed to be here in court. I said, okay, let me verify that. Which I did. Court Officer Bennett was coming down. I said, this gentleman said he's supposed to be here. As we were talking to him, I said, sir, did you come in a vehicle? He would not answer my question the first 3 times I asked him. Then he said he was dropped off because I told him he had to wait in his vehicle until his lawyer showed up. Once he told me that he had been dropped off, he got completely irate, started using racial slurs.
Like what? What did he say?
What I said.
Sir, you called me nigger at least 3 different times. And your attorney can verify that you did it in front of him also.
And with all due respect, I don't think he meant it in a racial manner. But Mr. West.
He's over there doing wrong.
Mr. Wesley, let the man finish. Thank you.
You feel disrespected by that?
Mr. West.
Sir, would I be allowed to say that to you?
Yes.
Mr. West.
Oh, look.
Come on,
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. West, let him talk.
Man, I just want to be.
He didn't
That's
finish.
it.
He
I
didn't
just
finish.
want
I'm
to.
Let him
sorry.
finish,
I'm
Mr. West.
gonna let you finish. I'm going to hear from him.
Upon him getting irate, Officer Bennett attempted to talk to him. He completely got irate, called him names, cursed at him, mother effed him, niggered him, blah, blah, blah. Then the other officers come out, we told him he had to leave. Upon which point, he was like, I'm not leaving. So, once he seen that there was about 5 or 6 officers there, he decided to leave. And on the way out, proceeded to mother F everybody and use the N-word all over again. Waited outside, his attorney showed up, come in and had the same attitude and started all over again.
Your Honor, undeniably, Mr. Wesley was, overreacting. Your Honor, my hope is today that this gentleman will accept our sincerest apology, and Your Honor will allow us to move forward with this proceeding as planned. Ultimately, I believe, again, Mr. Wesley was it was out of fear or concern of being incarcerated for the court, not knowing he was here.
Cussing out the officers.
And he,
That's
that's,
what
yeah,
makes sure
that's,
that doesn't happen.
that was, he undeniably overreacted, acted in there.
I don't understand this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Do you know, police don't talk to civilians as human beings? Do you know that?
Mr.
Well, would you know what?
Tell me your name.
Danielle.
Okay, with all due respect, I've been in this game a long time. I grew up in the garden, so I understand. I understand this, but I'm gonna tell you what I have to do every time I get up, because I have authority that I have to answer to. You just not say, yes, I'll take care of that, because I want to keep my job. You want to stay out of jail? Yes, sir, whatever you need, whatever you need, whatever you, just because you got to just get through the day and go on with your day. You are out on bond, right? You want to stay that way, right? So, calm thinking should say, okay, what did I do? I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to get through the day. My lawyer's on his way. I got great counsel. Let me just get on up here, sit through this exam, and go on back home. Because that's ultimately what you're trying to do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know you have the ability, you're doing it right now.
Man, they think they you know. They think they God. They don't.
You know how many people I have to deal with who think they something else?
But so you
It doesn't,
understand.
but it don't change the figures on my paycheck. I'm not losing my job. I'm not interfering with my life, dealing with people who I think talk to me sideways. Your point is, how old are you, sir?
49.
You ain't even have a bad boss. You sucked it up until the change came, right?
No, we've got another job.
No, that's what I'm saying, until your change came, until you got another job, you did what you had to do. That's what court is about. Just be honest. Okay, whatever you say. All right, we go back. I don't have fear, but cussing people out, disturbing. Now you've disturbed my jockey because they came up here like we got a situation at the front door, and now everybody's involved. All of this was avoidable. All of it was avoidable. They have to notify me if there's an emergency at the front because I'm responsible for security. And they do operate as me down there. Because if something happens, I'm responsible. I'm who the Supreme Court is going to say, why didn't you have security? Why wasn't this done? I'm responsible. So if there is an incident, they have to notify me. And it's so disruptive. It's so disruptive. I don't know why your response was that way. And I don't believe that any of what I'm saying is getting through either.
Oh, it is, but I'm not understanding how do you just expect as a human being to let another human being talk to me any kind of way? Now, and you know what I'm talking about.
I'm
Coming from the garden.
Yep.
So you know what
And
I'm
I
saying.
survived the incidences.
So what you.
I wouldn't be here today if I didn't. I'm not
So,
saying
but
you
is
have
that
to
right?
allow people to
Is that
disrespect
right?
you.
Is
It's
that
not right. It's not
Thank
right. But you got a lawyer that's gonna fight for you. I ain't gonna let nobody affect your constitutional rights in this room. It's not happening. It's not, that's my job. I gotta do my job. Whether you talk to me crazy or that, I still gotta do that. Your rights in this court are sacrosanct. They're like religious rights. I protect them with my life. And so that's why I had you come here so we could talk as opposed to saying, throw them in jail. I didn't do that. That's not gonna happen here. I'll give you your ability to say whatever you had to say. Wait till your lawyer comes and say, they disrespect me at the front, then he can march in here and say, this is happening, and I can do something. But when you take it into your own hands and start yelling and cussing and blah, 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 it causes an event in the court. And I'm responsible for everybody's safety, from the clerks to the secretary, everybody here, everybody, including you,
Got a big job.
including you. And we've been dealing with a lot of people, crazy people during the pandemic. It's been tough. Everybody's on edge. So your main objective here was to get here on time
Yes, ma'am.
and just get, because I know you know how to do it. You're doing it now. You're talking to me civilly. We're having a nice conversation. I know you know how to do it. But here's the thing, between me and you, nobody wants to come to court. You wanted to hear to begin with. You really didn't. And so you kind of come. I know, but nobody really, I mean, you know, nobody really wants to be here. So, whole thing just went terribly wrong. Why would you call this man a nigger? You were just saying nigger?
Listen, my great grandfather's white.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you talk about white and black, that.
Okay, you're just talking about somebody disrespecting you.
But
Okay.
and that man disrespected me.
Okay.
Yeah, the way your voice tone.
Yeah.
I can hear you talking to me. I can't hear you hollering at me.
Okay.
And that's that.
I feel you on that.
I can't hear you hollering at me.
Okay.
And get out, like, and I just got locked up from coming to court. He tell me, get out. No. And that's all it was. There was no more than that.
How you doing now?
I ain't never been in the courtroom with no handcuffs up.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Like,
You don't want
I'm
that.
a maniac. Like, I ain't doing
You
nothing.
don't want that. You don't want it. My objective here was to hear your case, make a decision, and send you home safely. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's all I'm trying to get this process done.
And of
Mr.
course,
Martell, have you had the opportunity to speak with him privately?
regarding our case or regarding what
Regarding
happened
the
now?
case, everything.
And I would like a little 5 minutes if that would be okay.
You
2
got
minutes. Thank you, Judge.
Gentlemen, you accept his apology? I know.
People calm down on advice of attorney.
Judge, if I can say something, Judge, if I can say one thing. Had he answered Gregory and told Gregory he didn't have a car from the beginning, we wouldn't even be
I
here.
know.
We wouldn't be here. But the whole thing went left because of his attitude. The whole thing went left. We've let people sit in the lobby for hours that didn't have vehicles. He didn't say that. He said, I'm not going nowhere. Those were his words.
This gentleman didn't see you, he saw me. And it brought back something from his experience. That he needs to separate from you and what happened in the past. That's hard to do. But you will not disrupt this court.
Mr. West, you
Now,
understand?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't come to your house and disrupt your house. Don't disrupt this. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't do that.
I got you.
Because it's too many people moving around and, you know, take care of business and then go home. That's all we're trying to do up in here.
That's all. I'm sorry. Honestly. Sincerely.
Judge, thank you for your patience, understanding, grace, and mercy. I could assure you, Mr. West, you will not cause any additional issues for this court. Gentlemen, thank
Let's
you.
let him speak with his lawyer. And I got some other business to take care of on time.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.